Yeah, I mean, when guys get hurt, they gotta, you gotta lean on the other captains, and you just want to think about their overall health and overall safety, especially Stafford. And so, you just try to be there to support them, make sure they're okay, and understand we still gotta keep fighting.
What's the message to the team after a game like this?
I don't know. We gotta go back to watch film and all that stuff. So just gotta keep fighting.
Apologies if you were asked this before already, but in the difference in the first and the second half with the defense, from your perspective, where did some of the breakdown happen?
We just didn't make plays. They made more plays than we did, and just gotta be better.
As a captain and leader on this team, how do you keep morale up, especially over these final few weeks here, given what you guys are going through right now?
We just got to keep fighting. Every opportunity, or every game is an opportunity to show how good you are at this game, what type of pride you have, what type of love and respect you have for the guys around you. So, if you're out there, you expect it to be at your best, and so that's kind of how I look at it.
This must have adversity.
Exactly.
Just pack it in. You can't do that in this league.
You can't do it, especially in this league when you have 6 more games left. Like if we were to pack it up right now, we wouldn't couldn't. It would not be good. So we just know as men, as football players, that we got to step up to the occasion, step into the fire, and stay in the fight. That's all it is at the end of the day. Be true to who we are and what we do, and just execute to the highest level that we can. Thank you so much.
Kyren, I know in a loss like this, it can be kind of tough to focus on the positives or silver linings, but you guys did have a really productive day, rushing the ball. Where do you feel like you guys were most effective, or how did that come to fruition?
I just think as an offense, we played complementary football from passing to running to QB or just QB play and just all of that stuff with when BP came in and running the ball. So I just think we just got to stay consistent, just be true to who we are, know what we need to do, and just execute that to the highest level. So if that's running the ball, how are we going to focus on running the ball? What are we going to do up front to make sure that we get those blocks as running backs? Are we on our tracks? Are we what are we going to do to make sure that we get those yards that we need?
And then for you personally, what did you feel like was working well for you today?
I just felt like third down was very big for me. I was out on third downs and just whenever my number was called and just being true to who I was. If it was running the ball, I had to stay patient, had to stay square to the line with shoulders and make sure that I made a cut and just went fully with it. Don't second guess anything and be decisive. That's what I try to do the best, and just let the game come to you as it goes.
How did it feel to see this running back group consistently be able to move the ball?
Felt good, it's something like I don't know. From the outside looking in, people probably think, oh, it's terrible. Since I've been here, it's always been like that. I've never seen a drop off from the running back room, either in practice or even in the game. So just being true to who we are and staying consistent in what we do in practice and showing out come Sunday.
What was Sean's message to you guys after the game?
Stay in the fight. That's all it is. Don't go off the roller coaster now. We're still 6 more games. We still gotta prove ourselves. We still gotta play football at the end of the day. So he was basically just saying, stay in it. We're gonna get back to work like we always do, and come next week against Kansas City, we're gonna play our best and play at the highest level of Rams football.
Obviously, we didn't get the result we wanted, but we ran the ball better today. We just got to work on finishing, closing out the game, playing full quarters, and I think we'll be just fine.
Cam, what was the dialogue like when you guys at a certain point knew Matthew was going in the locker room and Bryce was coming in? How did he respond in a leadership role? How did you respond in a leadership role?
Everybody responded well. Myself just told him, be ready, write your own story, you know what I'm saying, show opportunity, and he knew it. I ain't have to tell him. I just told him, just trying to be a leader, trying to pick him up, get him ready. So he was ready. I didn't have to do that. I did that. He came in, led us right, was assertive in the huddle, made great play calls. So he came in and did what he was supposed to do.
Sean McVay has talked all year about there being a sort of a lack of complementary football at different times this season.
Yeah.
And said it's been hard to put a finger on where the lack of cohesiveness from offense to defense to special teams is. I'm wondering what your thoughts are on that.
Just got to be better, all around the board, from me to the line, to the quarterbacks, to the receivers, just got to be better as an offense. as a unit, you know. So I think it just falls on all of us. I can't put it on just one group or one person. You know, it falls on all of us.
You said all season.
Any take on the Saints defense
You
today?
said all season that the key to the running game, getting it going, was give you guys enough carries to kind of get into the rhythm.
Yeah.
You feel like that happened tonight a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit, definitely. We were more productive in the run game. Broke off some 10-yard, 12-yard runs. So we just want to stick with it, be consistent with it, and build on this. You know.
Your take on the Saints defense today, their efforts.
Say it again.
The Saints defense, just give us your comments on them today.
They did great. You know, they got great players over there. They're very sound. They make the plays when they're there to be made, and they did that tonight.
Cam, you guys have a lead at halftime, and then they score, and then you lose Matt. You're on back-to-back. How do you overcome? What is the momentum change like that for you?
Definitely, it's a blow when you lose your starting quarterback. But like I said, Perk came in, gave us a spark. You know, made a good run, made some good throws. Obviously, he has to control what he can control, but he came in and did what he was supposed to do for us.
How do you make sure this is not a lost season?
Just come back to work. You know, you can't really think about at this point the past. You know, you got to come back to work and look forward to the future.
We don't know.
I don't really know what it is. I mean, that's another $1 million question that we got to figure out. I think we just got to keep on figuring out how we can play complementary football and keep on figuring out, like, how we can make them game-changing plays, type of thing.
Through the first part of this season, this defense was holding opponents to 16 points per game, and was very proud of the fact, you know, field goals, not touchdowns, if they got into that red area. What kind of can you diagnose kind of what the breakdown was in that third quarter today with the 17 points?
I mean, I think it's the same mentality. You want to go out there and give up no points, to be honest, but it was the same mentality. I just feel like they made a few plays. I mean, big-time plays. I mean, on the one pass, he was right there from a second. He just threw up a great pass. So, I mean, I just feel like it was one of them situations where they made big plays. I mean, our mentality is the same every time we go out there.
Does it seem like it's just one thing after another in terms of for you guys with injuries to key players and whatnot?
I don't really look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like it's the next man up and to give somebody else an opportunity to come in and show what they can do. I mean, obviously that's part of the NFL. People get hurt, but I mean, we got talent. You know what I'm saying? We just got to figure out how we can execute those plays in them crunch moments, I think.
This defense has always started out the year really strong and gotten even better as time has passed through the course of the year. Yourself being a part of some of those really great defenses, especially late in the season. The last 3 weeks have seemed uncharacteristic of you guys as a unit. Can you kind of put your finger on what's been going on? Is it miscommunication or lack of execution or adjustments or?
I think it's more so us, like as players. I mean, just more so just for myself. I'm gonna speak on myself. Just not communicating a few times, and now something happens that could have been a crucial play. So I think it's more so those type of things. We're not really executing some of the calls that's being called, which really put us in good positions, but we're just not really executing.
Tutu, to get that touchdown bomb, I think 62 yards, long time coming for you. What did it mean for you to get that?
It mean everything, man. It just mean everything, man. I was so excited, man. We've been practicing it all week, and Stafford threw it out there and made a play.
At what point in the play you feel like it's coming your way?
As soon as they call on the field, as soon as the play call came in, pretty much. So I already knew I was getting the ball. It was man coverage. I already told Stafford during the week, man, I'm gonna get it, just throw it out there, and that's what he did.
Is there anything you did different on that, maybe on that route, or just I know people just think it's going straight ahead as fast as you can, but anything you did different to get open like that?
Pretty much, and that was a route just beat the defender and get open and run over. So that's what I did. So Stafford trusts my speed. I trust him to put the ball where it's supposed to be at, and we came down with it.
What's that? What does a play like that also mean to you too? I know you've also been, inactive here for a couple of games and things like that. So to be able to contribute like that, what did that mean to you?
It mean a lot, man. At the end of the day, man, I'm used to things like that. I'm used to the just going deep, and that's what I do. Came out of college, and it's just another touchdown and another catch for me.
When you have plays like that, and also you obviously caught that 54-yard pass earlier in the season, what does that do for you from a confidence standpoint?
It actually gave me more confidence, man. You know, I go on the field every day, talk to myself, ask God to be with me, and just come down with every catch that I just throw my way.
The game in the second half, how do you describe that momentum change?
It's tough, always, but at the end of the day, I still feel like we had an opportunity to be able to pull that game out. Just gotta capitalize on some of our opportunities, a little bit better, staying on the field. We got into a couple of third and longs in that second half, and then they scored touchdowns, and that kind of changed the game.
How do you make sure at this point it's not a lost season after losing 4 in a row?
Everybody's continuing to compete. I think that's the main thing. Going out there competing, playing for each other, and that's all we can do, honestly.
Appreciate it. Thank you.